life is very, very short, y'all. You know, and we have to be on top of that stuff. Life is short, y'all. And again, once again, like I said, heartfelt condolences out to the Kango kid and the whole UTFO family, to the Full Force family. You know, Kango Kid's one of the pioneers of hip hop. You know, nobody could forget that song Roxanne, Roxanne that Full Force, Bow-Legged Lou and them helped them create, you know, and it launched several careers, you know, so we can't start the show without paying homage to the brother, you know. And I just want to say this to people, man. All of us that's seasoned and we of a certain age, you know, we're on the second half. You know, we have to look back at the first half and make sure that our second half is so much better than the first half, while not regretting, you know, the first half, if you know what I mean. You know, the first half was very important. That's what helped shape and mold us, you know, and you know, that's important. That's really important, you know, and y'all bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to multitask a little bit right here, you know. Um, I have to do something right quick. Now that that's done, I'm happy. But like I said, we have to make sure that our second half is better and more fulfilling than our first half, you know. And along the way in life, we make a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of mistakes made in life. You know, sometimes we do things, we say things, and we hurt people. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with saying, I apologize, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Um, all those things, you know, because you never know if you'll ever get the opportunity to do that, you know, when you hurt somebody that you love and, you know, you have your differences of opinion and so on and so forth, you know, and it can be just some petty issues that you have, you know, and more especially, you know, a big shout out to the Bullock family. Uh, Good friend of mine, Rolando Bullock, he passed away last week, and his family did a great job uh, with his funeral on Staten Island on Monday. I attended that funeral, and a big shout out to Lincoln Sessoms of the Sessoms Group, who also was at that funeral with me. My man Dollar, he came all the way from Brooklyn. Lucinda and Daryl Martin and Dante Martin, they came all the way from the Bronx to pay their respects to a good man, good guy, good guy. You know, and I told everybody the story. You know, I got up and spoke at the funeral, and I told people how I met Rolando in Walmart, probably 20 years ago. We stopped and we talked to each other in Walmart, and that was on a Saturday morning. And that Monday, what I do 9 to 5, I had to go to Arthur Kill Prison on Staten Island, and there was an alarm in there. Something happened while I was in there working in Arthur Kill. You know, I'm a contractor, right? You know, that work in the IT field, and I was in Arthur Kill, and there was an alarm, and they locked me in a room while the officers had to attempt to alarm. You know, where I was working at, they locked me in. So lo and behold, roughly about half hour later, the alarm was over, and it was a shift change in the process. And who opens the door to let me out? The young man, the gentleman that I met in Walmart in Pennsylvania on Saturday, who was Rolando Bullock. I said, man, I just met you Saturday at Walmart. You know, and we laughed about that. You know, he's like, yeah. We was talking at Walmart. Yeah, I work here. Yeah. I said, well, I'm working here too today. I'm just here for the day. You know, you work on a regular basis. And we had a good laugh about that. And he became my escort officer for the rest of the day that I was in the jail there at Arthur Kill, New York State Prison. And that weekend, I was having a pool party at my house, and I invited Rolando to come to my pool party. And he came to the pool party, and he introduced me to Granville, and Will. Two guys that I met through Rolando up here in the Poconos, and we had a great time, man. And we were friends ever since. And then we linked up again as partners with the Sessions group that we were doing these classic R&B concerts. And Rolando loved Earth, Wind and Fire, right? He really loved Earth, Wind and Fire, and he loved music, especially the old school music. And Rolando became my wingman because I'm the music guy, So when it came to production of the show, of the actual show, the performances, the sound system, the sound check, the artist on and off the stage and all that other stuff. That's what me and him did together. And he became my wingman. But as I told everybody at the funeral, I said, I did all the work. Rolando smooth with all the artists, took the pictures and sat there and chopped it up with them, And Rolando also, I got this hat here, right? I broke this hat out and I was wearing it all week. Actually, since Rolando had passed away, I was wearing his hat, right? Some of y'all can see this hat, right? And Rolando had told me, Terry, man, go on and get you a hat, man. Because I used to go do these events, man. I would have my red leather jacket on. I'd have some shorts on, boots on, because I'm working sound in the stage and all this other stuff. So, I'm not dressed up for the concert. I'm working. But Rolando was just from head to toe, man, with the hat, the great suit, looking like brand new money and real sharp. And he told me, man, go and get you a hat, man. Get dressed up, man. You got to start dressing for these shows, man. You can do both. You can do the production of the show, and you can still look good while you're doing it. And I went out and I brought this hat, and I brought a few hats actually, and I took him up on that. So I wore this hat this week in honor of Rolando Bullock, because he pulled my coat to, being sharp, dressing and all that good stuff, man. And again, my condolences to the Bullock family and to Colette Logan, who was his wife, who lives up in the Poconos. My condolences go out to her and her family as well. But life is short, and another thing I talked about before Rolando passed, right? He had rang my phone on Thanksgiving, and I was here at the radio station doing some things. And while here at the radio station doing some things, I looked at my phone. I saw it was Rolando, and I made a mental note. I'm gonna call him back because we was having an issue at the radio station that I needed to address. So in the process of me addressing that issue, I forgot to call Rolando back. And my message to everybody was, you got to make time for people, no matter what the situation is, because you don't know if that's going to be the last opportunity that you have to speak to that person, And I missed my last opportunity to speak to Rolando Bullock because what I did was I blew off the phone call thinking that I had time, that there would be time for me to talk to Rolando. And sometimes, brothers and sisters, people, there's not time. There's no time. We don't have enough time sometimes. So when the phone ring, answer the phone, y'all, because you never know what that person got to tell you, and you never know if that's going to be the last opportunity you have to talk to that person. So that's just something to think about. As we move on, in this thing called life here. And again, we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm perfect. I'm one of the most imperfect vessels there is. Yet I'm a work in progress. Every day I get better, and I thank God for grant me wisdom to make better decisions today than I did yesterday. Because yesterday I may have made some bad decisions. You know what I mean? And, folks got to understand that forgiveness isn't for the person that hurts you. Forgiveness is for you, so you can be set free from whatever it is that's troubling you, so you don't got to go to sleep with that on your heart every night, So, that's just my little ditty for y'all today. I'm glad that y'all are here with me today. I enjoy coming here, doing what I do on Saturdays. I just love this radio thing, man, and I just want to thank everybody who support us here at Gynesis Radio, day in and day out, week after week, month after the month. You are really, really, really appreciated. Yes, you are, and make no mistake, every voicemail, email, text message, and comment that we get is appreciated. Big shout out to my man Roy Jackson. I see you, Roy Jackson. To my man Tony Tone, never leaving the girls alone, and all the girls never leaving Tone alone. Yeah, man. You know, me and Tony Bryant, man, we did a whole lot together back in the days, man. At the place to be, driving our Cadillacs, man. He had the white caddy, I had the light blue caddy, and we was doing our thing. What's up, Dollar? I see you, man. My man Dollar, the most worshipful master in his lodge, you know. He done run up the ranks of masonry, 33rd degree Mason, Shriner, all of that, you know. Royal Arch, he's the guy, man, you know. But I appreciate each one of y'all, man. Rad, what up, man? I appreciate everybody, man. Donna, I appreciate you for listening, you know, and I just love doing what we do and having the opportunity to communicate with everybody. You know, because again, y'all, life is short, man. Make no mistake, man. You know, we live every day, but we die once. You know, so in our everyday living, let's get it all done and let's try to get it right. Let's do it right. You know, let's love on one another. You know, and sometimes just pick up the phone and just say hi to somebody, man. I ain't talked to you in a while, man. How you doing, bro? How you doing, sis? You know, I'm just checking on you. I don't want nothing. I don't need nothing. I just want to make sure you okay. Do you need anything? You know, is there anything I can do for you? You know, and big shout out to Daisy Rodriguez. Daisy is in the hospital battling breast cancer, you know, and we wish her the best. Our prayers go out to her, to anybody that's battling cancer. You know, I'm gonna break the rules. I'm gonna get a fine for this, but I'm gonna say fuck cancer. Okay, you know. So most of the DJ Rudd, I know I'm gonna get the fine, but I said it and I meant it. You know what I mean? I said it, I meant it, man. You know, big shout out to the most interesting DJ in the world, DJ Rudd. He just checked in with us. You know, we here. You know, if you want to join the conversation with us, feel free to call me at 888-304-4401. That's 888-304-4401. You know, and I'm here. We can talk about all kinds of things because I know some stuff that I'm going to get into in a minute or two that kind of blew my mind. New York City is a powder keg, man. You know, I don't know what's going on. I know they got a new mayor coming in January, but what's going on with all the murder, death, kill that's happening in New York City right now? You know, I get these different alerts on my phone, you know, because I'm a true New Yorker, right? And you know, I get the different alerts and stuff. And what happens is when I see these crime statistics of people getting murdered, you know, there was a young woman from our neighborhood, you know, I'm not going to mention her name. She was shot down by another woman in South Jamaica, Queens, you know, and the gun violence is ridiculous right now. It's crazy. We gotta put a stop to all of that. You know, there's got to be a better way to have conflict resolution than always going to the gun, going to the knife. I read a story where there was a homeless man, a woman walked too close to a homeless man in his tent, his domicile, and he came out and stabbed her to death. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, man? You know, we got to get together. It's just so many things that's wrong, you know, but we can always talk about all the things that's wrong and forget to talk about the things that's right. So I want to talk about some of the things that's right. I want to give a big shout out to Pastor Gary Sampson with the New Life Ministries food pantry. They're up in Mount Pocono on 940 up there. And, you know, they need donations to help to keep doing what they're doing, you know, and you can go onto our website here, GenesisRadio.com. And if you want to make a donation to New Life Ministries food pantry, you can hit the donate button over there and we'll make sure that they get that, you know, to help keep feeding the people because people are hungry, you know, and this time of year, you know, you have the haves and the have-nots, and, you know, we don't want anybody at this time of year to be hungry. We want to be able to feed everybody, you know, make sure everybody got some food, you know. Also here at Genesis Radio tomorrow from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock is our annual toy drive that we have. Thank God to the sistership radio show. They're doing a toy drive and a food giveaway right here at Genesis Radio tomorrow from 2 to 4 o'clock. And, they're going to be giving out gifts. They got tables set up with every holiday theme that you can imagine, from Hanukkah to Christmas to Kwanzaa. There's about 2 or 3 other things that mean the same thing, like Christmas up there. And, it's going to be great. It's going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to be a beautiful thing, y'all. Genesis Radio, we give back. Last night we were in Staten Island with Brothers That Care at their food and toy drive out on Staten Island, giving back to the community. So that's what we do here at Genesis Radio. We're part of the community. We like to give back to the community and participate in everything that goes on. And a big shout out to my DJ Dutchy Bang, man. Dutchy Bang Snitches is in the building with me today. He gonna give y'all some of that jigger jigger music, and we're gonna have some fun with that. But there's a lot that's going right in America, in spite of it all. So, we want to keep our hopes up. Again, I want to tell everybody, let's love on one another. Let's keep everybody lifted in prayer. Let's say fuck cancer. I said it again, fuck cancer, and that may the scourge of cancer be wiped off the earth. That not another person I know or or we know should suffer from cancer. Nobody. I don't wish cancer on my worst enemy, and even my worst enemy, I ask for forgiveness, because we don't need all that. You know what I mean? But I got one more thing I want to talk about before I leave, before I let Dutchy Bang take over and give y'all some jigger jigger. I made a post on social network one day last week. It's about family, right? And how a family squabble is just that, a family squabble. That never, ever, ever bring people outside the family into a family squabble. Because at the end of the day, family will always be family. And them jokers that come in bumping their gums, putting their 2 cents in some stuff that they really don't fully understand the relationship of the family squabble, that, it'll fade away, because family always gonna be family. But all you other cats, jokers and jokettes, that put your 2 cents in, y'all can get it. Make no mistake, y'all can get it. So don't put yourself into that situation, because, we on the second half. We trying to build and not destroy. But the family is the family, and don't bring outsiders into a family squabble. And if you're an outsider trying to be pulled into a family squabble, have the wisdom to make the decision to just listen and don't say nothing, because you will become the victim, you'll become the root of the problem. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say to y'all for right now. Dutchy Bang is going to take over in a minute. He going to give us some of that jigger jigger music, and I'm going to come back and bump my gums a little bit later on. So y'all sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Don't go nowhere. It's Saturday. It's the TP Square Show right here on GenesisRadio.com, where you hear what you love what you hear. Big shout out to Conrad. Conrad, he tagged that line for me. In fact, I'm doing radio because of Conrad, so big shout out to Conrad, and big shout out to the Almighty Force. They having their event tonight, and your man gonna be in the building. Pick up on it before you drop it. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. YT Shahi, the most supreme Rahim. I'm gonna be out there with them today, so I'm gonna let Dutchy Bang jump in here and take it away for y'all. So y'all sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Don't go nowhere. It's the TP Square Show right here on Genesis Radio. Genesis Radio.